one, definitely, like, at the end of it, I was in tears.
Yeah.
When Chloe ended up dying.
Both versions. You redid your thing. Go both ways. It's sad.
From the reviews that I read, this one's really good for that. And that you got Sophie, Max, Chloe. I don't know if there's Rachel, Amber in any of it, but that was like the previous after the first one.
Yeah.
But one of the comments said, like, this broke my heart. Like, a lot of them said it was very sad. So I'm hoping that that's not the case. I don't want to be sad today. All right, let's start. Absolutely love the series.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography. A career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Ven Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and
Moses.
Sophie Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Sophie murdered.
For days, I mourned. Sophie's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Sophie's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Sophie was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
If you let her live, she ends up being paralyzed, and you end up killing her in the end anyway. Man is honest when she's not rushing. End up calling her routines a man of our technician, snapping turtle, Max and Amanda were close last year after one meeting, no more. But in the wake of Sophie's stuff and shit, the universe's things got complicated. Did Max and Amanda just hang out as friends, or did the pair begin intended for life? Max and Chloe had a lifelong bond, which only strengthened as they investigated the mysteries of Arcadia Bay. They became partners in crime and partners in crime. Max choose to lost the partnership to a romance or stay his best friend? What? You could have done that. Oh my god. I need to play that again. I don't remember hold up. Did we romance Chloe when I played the first one on the second playthrough? Or did we just stay friends?
I believe.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, because I get to choose what choices I made in the previous games to.
Yeah, I believe so. That's why we saved the relationship so
Unique. Well,
close, yeah.
the thing in saving them though is that if you save her and let Arcadia Bay go, she ends up being paralyzed and in a wheelchair at the end of the game. Or at least in my playthrough, that's.
No, that was saving.
The father.
Yeah, we tried to save him because that was a heartbreaking thing too. And then she ended up in a fucking wheelchair. I'm like, well,
But her parents were both
never
alive.
comes
Yeah.
together.
Okay, I remember now. Safi. Last winter, Max solved Safi's new supernatural murder using her powers to merge two parallel timelines to restore Safi to life. In the chaos, it was uncovered that Safi was actually a shapeshifter. I knew something was fucking weird with her.
Yeah. Like, we supported her. But
Yeah. She was using her powers to enact justice for her friend Maya, who tragically ended her own life. After everything that happened on campus, Safi had chosen to leave Haladon in hopes of finding more people like her and Max. Did Max choose to support Safi's goal or reject her after everything she did for revenge? Initially, I did reject her because she was out for revenge. But I'll say I supported her. For Vin, we did make a move on him. I remember that specifically. He was once the head of the mysterious Abraxas Society.
we just did. I wanted to see because I thought he was gay. Like,
I mean, he gives off that vibe.
yeah.
And did you know that there's like the Vortex Club from the first game? Like there's little pieces of relating back to that in Double Exposure. Anyway, Ben was once the head of the mysterious Abraxas Society, and he's now woven himself into the private fabric of the campus as the university president. And an unapologetic flirt, yeah, duh. Chloe.
Yeah.
Vince also never met a pretty face he wouldn't take out for a drink, including Max. Did Max explore romance with Vin or just stay as friends? I mean, I did though. I'm gonna go with it. Are you happy with the choices? They can't be changed, sure. I'm happy. I'm a Max whore. You can push the blinds up more so that there's more light in here if you want. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. My husband and I are both straightening this out. You can tell me to get the fuck
Out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on.
Uh-oh, Chloe.
Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
I am absolutely in love with the series. I didn't like the one with the brothers. I mean, it was good, but it just dragged a little bit. But then also, that series also links to fucking Max and Chloe. Actually, Chloe more so.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee. Means no gas. Means no tour. Means...
Fuck.
Fuck!
Yes, it does.
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ul bitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere.
Yes,
Just
they are.
prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money.
You look great. Flashing light warning to anybody watching. Look away. Bright lights. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Where the hell are you? Back in high school?
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Like, there's no way that you're... Oh my god. That's pretty crazy.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Haven't talked this way in years. But why does this feel like it was only yesterday?
Because Max is fucking with time again. No fire. I can go that way. Or that way. Okay, I can't go that way. Yeah, that's
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Loud audio for anybody sensitive to it. And depictions of violence.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
How?
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
You never had... Never mind.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Oh.
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
Now at this point, do you still actually remember what Max's powers are? Or did you like try to remember? Following gameplay contains depictions of death.
My own death. one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
Loud audio. Lighthouse.
Max? Who the fuck are you?
Depictions of violence and loud audio.
Max, no!
Hold on.
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the band?
Just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish, or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Damn. Chloe. You're a fucking savage. Arcadia Bay. Am I socket? No. Wow.
Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont.
Spamps.
My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back.
Clean the donut box.
This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Hey, that's how I live, man.
My most trusted companion. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Like a little. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything. TM last year. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year I felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Floppy died, and then I found a world where Safi wasn't dead, and a new ability to jump between realities, and then everything really did fall apart. Until Safi and I managed to put it back together. I've been thinking about Chloe a lot, and I always did. But ever since the storm, it's been a sort of constant presence. It's not a bad thing, actually. It feels like I'm more connected to her than any point since she died. But it's intense. In some ways, there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endlessly moving around, one adventure to the next, I've suddenly found myself, I don't know, cocoon. But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. When Yasmin asked me to teach full-time, I was shocked. I thought she was joking. But after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident I could do it. And here's a second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students. And being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Maybe that's enough. For now, it definitely is, but for how long? It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit to this place? To this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now, suggested I spend the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on-the-road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance, and where do you get your inspiration from? Is it too weird to say that I am inspired by death? Not inspired exactly. Driven by death? Defined by death? What the hell would someone say to that? Sorry about your weird life? Stop crying on my notes. Actually, this is a reporter. So the next question would be, then why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebar. You're even getting into portraiture. And yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I'd already broken into every derelict building and bowling alley last year. So this year I just kind of learned how to live with the living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews. Take a photo of the sunset. Oh my god, so many damn text messages. From Amanda, how was class today? It was great. We found a handful of squirrels and some finches. I thought I saw a hermit thrush, but it flew away before I got the right page in my field guide. Amanda said, love it. Hey, the Turtles having a movie night tomorrow. I knew this would be autumnal, family-friendly film. Any thoughts? Ooh, let me bring over my DVD binders. I have a bunch of options. Wait, family-friendly? I don't know if I have anything. That's what Vin said. It was good seeing you tonight. Great seeing you too. If you ever want to do a family unfriendly night, I'm happy to lend my film collection. Hey, just checking in. How are you doing? Not bad. Heading out for a date with a girl and brought up Laura, who has a pet parrot. Are you sure she wasn't a pirate in disguise? Hold on, she's asking if I have any pieces of 8. I assume that's a new kind of indica edible. Okay, the parrot was way too loud, and Pirate Girl is still working things out with her ex, so that's out. Why are the cute ones always emotionally unavailable? Hey, you free this Friday? What's up? Oh. I was talking to my new bartender about what we could do to help Lakeport after the storm. And long story short, we're having an open mic night. I'm gonna do stand-up. Wait, this Friday? I'm so sorry, I can't come. My agent set up a couple gallery shows in New York City. I have to leave right after my class. What? That's amazing. Congratulations. Thanks. Mind if I stop by the Turtles tonight? I have to choose a couple of prints to bring with me. And I'd love a second opinion. You're on. I'll have a free drink waiting for you at the bar. Almost birthday girl. Hazel says, update. Wukong Galley and Soho and Ashton and Williamburg. Both interested trying to pit them against each other on the feed. More to come. Oh, that's great news, thanks. Also, Aperture wants to include you in a feature. Something about post-industrial naturalism, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I'd rather have you have your own spread. Holy shit, but I mean, Aperture? I'm honored just to be considered. They're lucky to have you. Trust me. I know most of the editors there. They're dying for young client talent. Duh. Okay, things are happening. I want to get you down to New York for some gallery tours. The 2 I mentioned above, plus maybe a couple more if I can lock them in. Whoa. I'll look at my calendar. What are you thinking? Don't kill me. Can you do this weekend? Wow. Okay. I'll look into it right away. I mean, excellent. Finalizing plans. We'll see the itinerary. Get excited. This is going to be huge for you. Moses says, Tony says he might make it out for Thanksgiving, but Labor Day is a no-go. And Max said, oh no, I'm sorry, I was really looking forward to meeting him. It's hard, I know we're both busy and I don't mind waiting for holidays, but when he says he can come and then cancels, I know. Okay, I have an idea for something that might cheer you up, but it should wait until next week. For now, I want to meet at the Turtle and commiserate. Sure. Max, I know you hit it every minute of our Machine Angel Marathon, but it means a lot that you wanted to cheer me up. Moses said it was my absolute pleasure to try and fail to understand what that sexy robot was doing. Hey, are we on for 2 today? Yeah, sorry, I have a faculty meeting with President Teller on Monday. My advisor's asking me to prep some slides on the future of physics. Just put your face on the last slide. I don't think he has a sense of humor or any sense of humor, but yes, I should be done by 2. Cool. Anything I can do to help? Yes, bring marshmallows. Want to cancel today? What? No, why would I? Because I'm guessing you still haven't packed for your trip. Well, I moved all my clothes under the bed. Progress is being made. But I don't need to cancel. I want to run a couple of outfits by you anyway. Okay, see you too. Sounds like we're going to don't get much testing done this time. Hey, you're back in town tomorrow night, right? Yeah, some time in the evening. This is a surprise birthday thing. I would love to opt out. Oh, right, your birthday was yesterday. Sorry, slipped my mind. It's been a crazy weekend. There's a lot happening. Like, a lot. Is everything okay? Just focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when you get back. Potential spam.
I never figured out who this was. But it's nice that somebody cared.
Yo, Max, I get it if I'm the last person you wanted to hear from, so on the news about the storm, and I hope you're alright. Who the hell would be texting Max from, like, a spam number? Safi. Hey, how's the road? Where even are you? Safi, you haven't answered my calls or texts. I miss you. Just let me know you're okay, please. God, you're like my mom. I'm fine. I mean, not really. Not at all. Not in any sense of the matter. But I'm fine in the sense that you can stop worrying about me and flying. I want to talk to you. Please call me back. Safi, are you there? Hey, just hope you're okay. That's all. Call me. Vin, Amanda's having a back to school night at the Turtle. You in? I shouldn't. I only have a few more days until my first class starts. I have to revise my syllabus, make sure I have the class portal set up. Moses says I have imposter syndrome, but I never finished high school. Can you really call it imposter syndrome if you're an actual imposter? Oh dear. A classic case of the jitters. Step 1, take a deep breath. Oh, and I need to check in the waivers if the waivers are required for classes that meet outside of normal deep breaths. Got. I just ordered you a Cosmo. Meet me at the bar for something. Fine. It was good to see you tonight. I remember what I said. Fake it till you make it. Your students are so excited to learn from a famous photographer. Once they meet you, they'll be excited to learn from you. Don't stress. Thanks, man. I mean it. I'm gonna kill it when I swear. What do you do now? You got all snooty because I didn't understand the neuroplasticity of large language models, but they needed help with the copy machine. I have a lot of large language to be that guy. I'm torn on the one hand. I like having a friend in the president's office, and on the other, you want to watch me verbally eviscerate Owen? It's a real conundrum. Hey, I saw an edition sheet in Lakeport this afternoon. I think it was an all-male take on the Taming of the Shrew. Just a heads up. I'm aware. You don't like the theater company? I do not. The artistic director is a talentless hack. Also, we dated for a while in sophomore year. Actually, you'd like him. He quotes Ansel Adams sometimes, and he loves indie pop. Please don't set me up with your ex-boyfriend. It's too weird. What better way to assure you that I have no ill will regarding our breakup? I'm an open-minded libertine, Max. You misspelled artsy fuckboy. Okay. I'm so glad we're still friends. No one really gets me like you. Hey, are you coming to Amanda's open mic thing? Actually, I can't. Tell you the whole story when I get back, but for now, is there anything you want from New York City? Black and white cookie. Black and white cookie. Yasmin. Maxine, hello. I've missed you since leaving campus. Are you well? President Fayed. It's so nice to hear from you. Please, it's former president, if anything, but I much prefer Yasmin. You got it. Thank you, great. I love your class. Students are so smart and inquisitive. My new agent, Hazel, has really been pushing my work to galleries and magazines. I'm so grateful to you for getting me the instructor role. That's so exciting. You earned your new role entirely on your own merits. You're a great artist. You deserve to have your work appreciated on campus and around the world. Aw, thank you. I've been desperately trying to reach Sophia. Have you heard from her? I'm sorry. No, just a single text, but no information about where she is or what she's doing. It's the same for me. I'm worried. I know. Me too. Sophie, call your damn mother. Hot? Ooh. Pretty hot. Why am I inspecting this? Move it.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Hold on a second. Check it out. Me. And you.
One gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
Yeah, I would too.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
I used a 24mm prime lens at f2.8 with mid-aft and overcast conditions and an aluminum bounce board for the key. My intention was to capture the malevolence of the subject, particularly in the eyes, in which I used to point lighting to accentuate the inherent sinister qualities. Excellent work, you really brought the subject to life. Don't forget to, before it's too late.
It won't be too late. That's the next week. You got it until the end of the week.
Really? Because mine won't let me pull that out until after we go back.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
That's Sunday.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it fresh.
Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
I used my phone to capture a still life of my recorder and a bottle of beer. I wanted to explore compositional enjambment. A new concept I invented to express, very expressive, my feelings about my love of journalism and how it interferes with my ability to have a social life. Compositionally, very effective. Next time, focus in on how the lighting can sculpt your intended emotion. All right, boo. I'm not gonna grab the camera yet.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
could be a good one for Long Beast monthly, but they pay shit. Hazel.
And sometimes I want to kill her.
No more photos of your friends, please. Why? Magnifique. They're my friends. I'll take photos of them if I friggin' want. You never have enough pictures of your friends.
My most trusted companion.
Yeah, you said that already.
1 gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission.
Here's the camera.
The further my life takes me, the more I find myself coming back to this trusty old friend.
It's so old. I've had it since a little girl.
Nothing like a satisfying click, a soothing whir, and a toasty photo blossoming into view.
Alrighty. Take it.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Ah, the faded selfie.
Time for your close-up.
I got a squirrel. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can do double exposure. Let's see. Ping ping. Moses, are you back? Oh, just, are you safe? Of course I'm safe. Still on the road. What's going on? Good. Then stay away from me. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire spreading quick. Really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No! I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe. Holy crap. Go, Max,
Something
go.
horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
You're in Vermont right now. How are you going to make it back there in time?
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
Ah, shit.
This is so horrible. Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot?
I can hear them screaming in the background. No demolition, killers, bulldozing.
What happened here?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont?
But all the students are down here! Fuck!
I'll help.
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Doesn't look like enough to start a fire.
Yeah, no.
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the fire or something else?
Oh, no.
I need to see Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Oh my god. Hold up. Stop the place. Down with the Braxton.
Where did all this come from?
Get us out of here!
Oh my god.
No! Hang on! I will get help!
Come on, Max. Rewind.
I can't get in here!
I know.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Sure fucking did, didn't they?
Damn it!
The security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
Don't tell me what to do. Fucker. Oh my god.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses?
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
You've got Chloe. Oh shit.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
This shit already has me wanting to cry.
No.
These games are
No.
always so emotional.
No. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Go, man. Run.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love.
It always does, you know that.
What have I done?
It's the butterfly from the first one.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't want to get dinged for having copyrighted music.
Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Pretty setting. Did that actually apply?
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago.
Probably because it was.
Yes, I was going to see Moses.
Yes.
If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my god.
What? What did I miss? I see maybe flames in the photo.
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do. It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office. Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer?
No, that's fine. That's pretty cool looking, actually.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I'll put this one right next to you. Actually, no, I won't.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
Yes, he does. Moses will have chocolate. Breathe, just breathe. Don't pass out. There's too much to do. I smelled the fire before I saw it. The smoke was thick by the time I drove to the campus. I was already starting to wonder what I could do. If I used my powers, would it help or just make everything worse? Then I saw Moses and I stopped thinking at all. Moses and I have spent this year studying Rewind. It took a lot of convincing, but after seeing what happened when Sophie lost control of her powers, he was certain that the more we knew, the safer it would be. Moses treats my powers like a question that can be answered, not a curse or a liability. It's been a long time since I felt like that. We never tested my ability to rewind into a photo, as badly as Moses wanted to study it. After hearing about everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk, and it wasn't, until the moment he fell through the roof. One thing was clear. After months of testing, I could theoretically use my powers, all of my powers, without breaking the world. Guess it's time to test that theory. What even happened here? I was gone for a weekend and everything went to shit. I took crosstalk off my phone. Pros, productivity boost. Cons, didn't hear about a disaster on campus. In his text, Moses was clearly waiting until I got home to tell me something, but if a violent protest was closing in, would he really be cryptic about it? Okay, what do I know so far? I heard the cops talking about a house called Fremont. That's where the fire started. And the protest? Did Loretta start them all? I know she could be tenacious, but that would be a new level. Will Moses think I did the right thing? Thankfully, I don't have to sit and wonder. He's still alive, so I can go ask him. Hey Loretta, just checking in. Is everything okay? Yes, Max. Why do you ask? No real reason. But please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. None more than usual. Again, what's this about? It's nothing, I promise. I'm just checking in. Alright, well thanks for the super weird check-in, I guess. You're very welcome.
Gourd vibes only. Even a bad day can have a beautiful ending.
Yeah. Look at the screen.
His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing. No matter how often he tells them not to.
Everett Observatory Lecture Series, Mondays at 2 p.m. in the Planetarium. Next week's topic: Astrophysics is for everyone, and No Dumb Question Introduction to the Stars by Moses Murphy, graduate student. Space and Majestic Tapestry.
I told Moses they should add a laser light show, but apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Planets on Period, a journey through our solar system. Always like things like this, like the planetariums. Hey, what are you guys doing? Alright, black holes. Beyond the event horizon. This campus is really big. You discovered a flyer for a podcast, so I've listened to sit down and listen to it. Keep an eye out for more. Oh, the radio's podcast.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date. I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Give me a second.
Moses should be in his office waiting.
I gotta use the restroom real quick.
for our hot chocolate date.
You don't get a hot chocolate date, Max. Oh, I'm going to bed. That's a pretty view. I like that poster.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I'm gonna go and marry Joseph. No, don't rewind.
Chloe made a model of the solar system for the Blackwell Science Fair. I wonder if Joyce still has it.
Maybe not. Some dude's talking Moses.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Dr. Owen Teller, new president of Caledon University, pictured next to Dr. Yasmin Fayed, former president. Teller will be the first to admit that he has been accused of film. In September, he became Caledon University's new president after a long-time tenure of Dr. Yasmin Fayed. Since then, he's faced many detractors who questioned whether his proposed campus expansion and corporate partnerships are in keeping with Caledon's values. But Teller is undeterred as a proud Caledon alumnus. I'm delighted to return to my alma mater and shepherd the school into a new era. I swear I've graduated college too. I should know how to say these words. He tells me over a cappuccino in the Observatory Cafe. I'm tired. Don't judge me. Caledon has weathered many storms in the past year, both literal and reputational, but as we begin the arduous work of rebuilding. Is that all? Ah, yes, I love when people talk and then you can't hear what they're saying. That's a pretty picture.
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
Recovery will be holding workshops on Monday the 23rd. Careers in pharmaceuticals, how can recovery help you? And at 2 p.m. drug therapy is how recoveries make a difference. 4 p.m. resume reviews. No, resume reviews. And informational interviews with representatives from Recovery Pharmaceuticals. If your class usually meets here on Monday, please check your student portal for the off-pennant meeting location. Fine. Is there anything else over this way? I don't want to miss anything. Hey. Where did it go? I wanted to read that.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate
Shut up,
date.
Max. I don't care. I'm making history here. I probably shouldn't do double exposure on everything. Why would I retake that? Fine. There it is. You know what I make.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Oh my god, shut up, Max.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
I agree with that statement. I fucking hate snow. Never stop looking up. Dude, there's something about, like, portraits like this from a space that I love. I like the colors. Definitely a favorite of mine.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
I know. Shut up. I'm getting there. He's right here.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Yeah, they better.
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer.
Yeah.
But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
You agreed.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Prepare for this weekend.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
You love them unconditionally.
Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have the run of the entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom. This humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there wasn't any simulations running on the machine when I get back. Harold. Moses has a 3D printer.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together.
Theoretical new powers. Fast forward, tailored, rewind, rerunning one item, area, person, but not the rest. Photo jumping into photos, maxes in some success in the past, but inclusive possibility. Say photo jumping into a photo, and remaining indefinitely unsure of ramifications while test. Discovering and shifting to other timelines. Splitting the timeline in two again. No plans to test. Could kill Safi. Don't say that.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet. I'm a good guinea pig.
Son of life.
For the most part.
Wow, it's all worked. That's crazy.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
What is safe is rewinding 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects, small changes made in the past, rewinding in front of others. Why don't people notice when Max teleports? Perceptual completion? The influence of schemas? Untested timeline shifting. No evidence of other timelines sensing the merge. Avoid photo jumping and large changes made in the past.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
Like Arcadia Bay. August 2nd. Attempted to capture footage of a subject during a teleportation test using inverted camera. As expected, the footage showed hotspots at subject's starting and ending position with a slight change in atmospheric temperature consistent with the subject's path across the room. And on the 9th, no testing. 16th, repetition testing. Subject broke, rewound, and unbroke the same mug 20 times. No nosebleeds or fatigue. No future repetition tests per subject's request. And on the 23rd, no testing needed to tech support with the Caledon teacher portal. On the 30th, discuss plans for future tests, monthly check of subjects' vitals, no changes. September 6th, no testing, Machine Angel Marathon. September 13th, test the upper limits of subject's rewind window. Subject and tester set a timer for 10 minutes. When alarm sounded, subject rewind as far back as she could without strain. Average rewind time after 5 attempts, 5 minutes 42 seconds. No nosebleeds or fatigue.
People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
Caledon graduate student falsely reported dead. Police blame computer error. Residents experienced short-term memory loss in the wake of the perfect storm. Caledon's unanswered questions. Local meteorologists are struggling to explain how a Category 3 storm could strike the area with no warning last week. But as the town of Lakeport struggles to rebuild, even stranger questions are coming to light. Caledon University graduate student Sophia Llewellyn Fayad was seen on campus on the same day that Lakeport police were interviewing suspects regarding her death. Huh? This reporter remembers reading Fayad's obituary in the very paper, though electronic records from that day have become corrupted and inaccessible. Interviews with Caledon students and faculty revealed further discrepancies. None of them had any memory of Fayad's death, though some recall seeing a flower-covered memorial on campus the previous week. Fayad was unavailable for comment. Huh.
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
I wouldn't either.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z.
Of course he does.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Safi, if she ever comes back. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Aw. A turtle?
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster. Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Now you'll look.
Moses is pride and joy, though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire. Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just look. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that? I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z. Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fireflinger did the deed. Yoink.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'll find Swordmaster Frostbite's killer, Moses. Just you wait.
I probably should go upstairs.
Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses is abusing his powers. Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open? Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer? So, your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
You said that already.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo. Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2?
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying? Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan. A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me into... It was you, Mina. I didn't know you had it in you. You probably are a true samurai, actually. A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
Get us out of here!
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right. Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Moses and I don't have many common interests, but Chloe and I didn't either. With the right person, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, I'm stupid.
This could protect the mug, if it wasn't currently in pieces.